Introduction: A Journey to Certainty. In every person's life, there comes a moment, a pause that compels them to reflect and ask themselves, what do I truly know for sure? For me, that moment didn't arrive in a flash of clarity. It wasn't a dramatic epiphany or a sudden realization. Instead, it came gradually, as life nudged me forward with challenges, lessons, and a sprinkle of serendipity. Years ago, someone asked me a simple yet profound question. What truths anchor your soul? At first, I stumbled. How do you distill a lifetime of experiences into definitive answers? Yet, as time passed, I began to uncover fragments of wisdom. Truths earned through tears, laughter, and resilience. Truths that, despite life's uncertainties, remained unshakable. This is a collection of those lessons. It's a journey inward, an invitation to reflect on what grounds you, inspires you, and gives your life meaning. These are not universal truths, but rather whispers of clarity that emerged from my own tangled path. My hope is that as you journey through these reflections, you'll find pieces of your own truth illuminated along the way. So let's begin. Together. Once, during a particularly chaotic week, I sat down on a park bench, overwhelmed by the weight of everything I had to do. As I stared at the sky, a gentle breeze rustled through the trees, carrying the scent of flowers. In that moment, I felt it, a lightness, a sense of being exactly where I was meant to be. It wasn't the result of solving a problem or achieving a goal. It was joy, pure and simple, reminding me that life's beauty is always present if we take a moment to notice. Joy doesn't ask for much. It's there in the gratitude of waking up to a new day, in the embrace of a loved one, in the small victories that go unnoticed by the world but mean everything to you. When you learn to find joy in the ordinary, the extraordinary happens. Life becomes a gift you unwrap every day. Chapter 2. Resilience. Barns burnt down. Now I can see the moon. Life has a way of testing us, of breaking us down in ways we never imagined. But it is in those moments of despair that resilience is born. Resilience isn't about denying the pain or pretending everything is fine. It's about embracing the cracks, the imperfections, and finding strength in the struggle. I remember a time when everything seemed to fall apart. A project I had poured my heart into failed miserably. The weight of disappointment pressed heavily on my chest, and I questioned whether I was strong enough to move forward. But then, slowly, I began to see the beauty in the ashes. The failure forced me to reevaluate, to innovate, and to grow. It wasn't easy, but it led me to a path I never would have discovered otherwise. Resilience doesn't mean bouncing back to the person you once were. It means becoming someone new, someone stronger. It's about acknowledging the hurt, but choosing to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Every scar tells a story of survival, of courage, of transformation. Chapter 3. Connection. Love is the essential existential fact. If there is one thing I know for sure, it's that we are not meant to walk this journey alone. Connection, with others, with ourselves, with the world around us, is what gives life its richness and meaning. There was a time when I thought independence was the ultimate goal. I prided myself on being self-sufficient, on needing no one. But as the years passed, I realized that true strength lies in vulnerability. It's in the courage to open your heart, to let others see you, and to see them in return. One of the most profound connections I ever experienced was with a stranger on a train. We shared stories, laughter, and a moment of pure humanity. Though we never exchanged names or met again, that fleeting interaction stayed with me. It reminded me that connection doesn't always require deep roots. Sometimes it's simply about being present with another soul. Love, in all its forms, is the thread that weaves us together. It's the foundation of our existence, the reason we persevere. So reach out, embrace connection, and let love guide your path. Chapter 4. Gratitude. If the only prayer you ever say is, "Thank you," it will be enough. Gratitude is the simplest yet most powerful practice I know. It's a shift in perspective that turns what we have into enough, and what we experience into abundance. Gratitude is not about ignoring the hardships, but about finding the blessings within them. Every evening, I take a moment to reflect on 3 things I'm grateful for. Some days, they're profound: a breakthrough, a cherished memory, a kind word. Other days, they're as simple as the warmth of a cup of tea or the beauty of a sunset. But every day, this practice reminds me that there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude doesn't change the world around you, it changes the way you see it. And that, in turn, changes everything. When you approach life with a heart full of gratitude, even the smallest moments become extraordinary. Chapter 5. Possibility. Soar. See what has never been seen. Possibility is the spark that keeps us moving forward. It's the belief that no matter where we are, there is always room to grow, to dream, to become something new. When I was younger, fear often held me back. I worried about failure, about judgment, about the unknown. But as I began to embrace possibility, I realized that the greatest risk is not trying at all. Every leap of faith, every step into the unknown, has led me to something greater than I ever imagined. Possibility is a mindset. It's the courage to dream big, to take chances, to believe in yourself even when the odds seem stacked against you. So take that leap. The view from the other side is always worth it. Chapter 6. Clarity. First, say to yourself what you would be. Clarity is the foundation of a meaningful life. It's about understanding who you are, what you want, and what truly matters. Clarity doesn't come from the outside. It comes from within. In a world full of noise and distractions, finding clarity can feel like an impossible task. But it's in the stillness, in moments of reflection and introspection, that clarity emerges. When you take the time to listen to your inner voice, you'll find the answers you seek. Clarity is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a practice of continually aligning your actions with your values, your dreams with your reality, and when you live with clarity, every step becomes purposeful. Chapter 7. Power. When you know better, you do better. True power is not about control or dominance, it's about self-awareness, integrity, and the courage to act in alignment with your values. Power is the ability to create change, in yourself, in others, in the world. I've learned that power is not something you take, it's something you cultivate. It grows from within, from the choices you make, and the way you show up in the world. When you harness your inner power, you become unstoppable. So step into your power. Use it to lift others, to make a difference, to live a life that reflects the best of who you are. Because when you do, you not only change your own life, you change the world.